and you get time only on the, like, when you have a off or on the weekend. Right?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Sure.
You're only available, no? So I thought of catching you here only at the right moment.
Yes, yes. But if I am having any free period, continuous free period, if I am having any 2 periods are free, then in the
Uh,
school also I can record because there are many rooms, IT rooms, computer
oh,
lab rooms, they are empty, and there I can sit and record video. Earlier I have done such thing, and I also messaged you that in the school itself. But again,
yeah.
it was my engagement period, so I have to go in the class. So at that time, I couldn't connect you.
And that day your speech was very nice. Like, though it was a short one, but that something tried in your institution. So that
Yes, yes,
Tripathi ji, I remember some Tripathi.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
And it
yes.
was, you spoke very well. Yeah.
It
And
was the first time.
yeah, and I think only you are there to who speak in English over there.
Yes,
I think
yes,
it's not
yes.
everybody, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
They are teaching English, but spoken language. If we talk about the spoken, then there are only few who can speak very confidently. Otherwise,
Yeah.
going to the stage and that much crowd is there in front of you, and then you have to speak. So it's a little bit tough process for those who are having stage fear. I am not having stage fear because of the trainings I am giving. So my stage fear has gone. Otherwise, earlier I used to tremble, and my throat it get very. I means I feel thirsty every time. So I think that I can't never I can speak before the audiences. But by God grace, and it was my wish to do the anchoring also. So God gave me 2 times. I got to do the anchoring when the Rajyapal arrived at our town, and
Oh,
yes, yes, sir. And on the 26th January also,
so
I
now
do
you
that.
don't have hesitation. You don't have
No,
hesitation, no?
I don't have
Oh,
hesitation now.
that's
Only
very good.
my script must be ready, and I must be ready with my good thoughts, what and very precise and very concise. I make some notes, a kind of notes, but I don't want to see and read, but I remember them either on my phone or
Yeah. So like you spoke in the audience, like everybody was your known. They all were known to you. But sometimes when you have to speak with a stranger, like you can speak, I think, with a
yes,
stranger. Okay.
yes, yes, the strangers also, because when we go on stage, there is one invisible power within us. So I just pray to that whoever are here, just support me because I am new here. And at once they called my name that now ma'am will share his uh, precious thoughts with us and what she want to say for the late Tripathi ji. So suddenly I just got, oh my God. So while I was walking to the stage at that time, I have just reminded and I prayed to Tripathi ji also because I was known to him earlier. In one of the Sakshik Sangosti, we both got selected and we went to Bhopal. But the
What he was retired, like he got
no,
retirement.
no, 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 he was not retired. He was very young and he died because of this, I think, dengue fever. He
Oh my.
died. And he suffered from corona also. See, so he was weak, and
Okay.
it was his wish that I should join that school. He was a principal in that school, government school, and it was his wish because when I went there to join, so at least five or three teachers they came to me and they said, "Ma'am, you are most welcome here because it was the wish of Tripathi ji that you must come here in our school. So our
Very
school will
nice.
become some
Very
feathers
nice.
will be added."
Yeah, you
So
spoke a very.
the wish is fulfilled.
You gave a good tribute to him. It was very nice. So, Aarti, as you are from the education department, you are from the education field, and like I think from very long, so you are in
Yes,
this field about education.
yes.
What do you think about the importance of education? Like the education should be imparted to the villagers also, to the ladies and everyone. Like what do
Yes.
you think about? Yeah.
Ma'am, nowadays and from earlier days also, education was the part and parcel of everyone's life. Education,
Yes.
without education, it is said that we are like a tameless animal, which is
Yeah.
not
Right.
tame. Once the
Yeah.
animal is tamed, he can understand what we say. But if we are not educated, then I compare those peoples with that. tameless animal, those who are wandering here and there without any purpose. So if you are educated, then you can do a lot of things. There are many doors open to you if you are educated. So we must be very much careful for the, especially for the girls' education, because it is said that if the girl is educated and when she got married, then she can educate a family. And if the boy
Right.
is educated, only one person is educated. And when the girl is educated, the whole family is educated. So I lay very much importance when I was in village, in the middle school. There I saw that the girl, after completing her class 8, whether she gets clear or not, her parents just, they, arrange her marriage, and the marriage was done, because we were having this Bal Vivaha Pratha there in my village. So I just convince each and every girl from my school that if you love me, they say that, ma'am, we love you. You are very good. I say, okay. Only thing I want from you is that you should promise me that you will not get married. You will not get married until you do your studies till class 12. At least you should be high secondary. And
Yes.
with that, the girls, they understood the process, and now the result has came that the girls, they are going out, they are doing their 11th, 12th, and I feel very happy. They are riding their scooties and going to, and every
Yes.
parent, I persuade every parent that, please, if you respect me, listen one thing, that don't marry your girl. Otherwise, she will be, one life is lost. And it is
Yeah.
also said that if one school is open, then the doors of the jail is closed, prison is
Right.
closed.
Right.
If a door of school is open, then one prison get closed. So education, it also teaches us to how to behave in the society, how
It's
to become a
right.
responsible
Personality.
citizen.
On our personality. Whether the
Yes.
person is educated, you like watching at the particular person, we can guess, yeah, this person is educated. And that is he or she is not educated. We can
Hmm.
because the personality of the person speaks, about the education.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your aura tells us, because
Yeah.
I
Right.
also, I am also a very quick observer. If I meet anyone, and I can very much confidently, I can say that this person is not a teacher. Then they say, how come you say like that? Because the teacher, those who teaches very honestly, their aura tells us,
Right.
the way of dressing sense tells us, and the way of talking tells us that he is a or she is a teacher.
Nowadays, see, nowadays so much the parents are actually why they are learning English. I'm so happy to see
Mm,
when they tell me, they convince that why I'm learning English because I want to teach my children because I
yes.
want to give proper education. So that's why they are learning. There are many housewives who are learning only for that purpose because they want to give best education to their children. They want to develop an like ambience of spoken English. So it's so
Yes.
nice. And then they are concerned about it. And the villages also, you see the villagers, there are so many villagers who are learning English, who
Mm,
are learning
yes.
spoken English. So this is education.
I
And in the long run, when they when they will be educated and when they will be like develop their skills about the spoken English and all that, they will be able to earn most money, because they'll
Yes.
get a good job in future, so they will able to clear their interviews, their exams, whatever they'll be having. So in this way, they'll get a good job. So I mean to say, education is very necessary for
Very.
everybody.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. I think it
Just
should be mandatory. And the
yeah,
government also providing free education till class 12 under RTE, right
it
to
should be.
education.
There are
Each and every
many.
convent schools,
Your
they
school
are
is a private.
also,
Is it your school private?
no, no, no. My school is government school.
Government school. Oh, okay. Yes, yes. You had mentioned. Okay.
My school is
This is
government.
what education builds up the society. It builds up the generation to generation. We'll have a good generation if everybody is educated there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. If you go to my village and see, if you go to my village, there are schools and there are so many children. I feel so happy to watch them. Like they're going with their school bags and everything with them. They're going to learn about something. Then they go to school. Though the schools in my like villages are not that big and the teachers also not that educated one, like with the
Mhm.
degrees and that, but still something or the other they are learning in the villages also. Right.
Because traditions, values, and education, these are all taught by either by parents or by teachers.
Yes. Right. Yeah. Nowadays, we are all now. Even my throat has gone very bad.
Yes, ma'am. Because of this changing weather, I think the
Changing.
weather is changing. That's why
To,
I'm having sore throat since last week.
I forgot to ask you about your introduction, but it's not necessary because many people know about you. Yeah,
We
many.
know.
I am the new one because and you are the you are since many days past you are on this. Yeah, and people know, yeah, they know very well. Whenever I speak to anybody, I tell that I have spoken to an Aarti ma'am. No, she's from Narsingarh. Like many people, they tell me, yeah, I know that ma'am, I know that ma'am. Like many of the people about you.
Ah,
Okay, Aarti, it's a good session with you. I had a good time with you actually. Yeah.
thank you very much, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
bye. Take care.
Thank you so much for connecting with me and giving
And
me the
happy
because
happy
actually
Hartaligati.
it's a fast day, no? Even you have fast.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
so it's very hard fast. So bye. Okay, bye.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Yes, okay.